So I ran a poll on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, the other day, asking gasheads, out of the contracted players that remain, who would you keep, loan, and sell? Let's go through each one. So for these results, green means keep, yellow means loan, and red means sell. We had about over 300 votes on each, actually, so I was really impressed, and a few surprised me. Not necessarily the outcome, but just kind of the swing in which it all makes sense. First up, then, 76% of people said to keep Jed Ward. No surprise here, but what was surprising is that a lot of people don't think he's ready for League Two and to be our number one keeper. I slightly disagree, but no surprise that the majority of people want to keep him. And we come to our first surprise. 49% of people said to keep Joel Sr. I was not expecting that. I was expecting that to be red. And I mean red. I mean, listen, I want him to do well for us. He was superb at Morecambe. But I'm just surprised. I didn't think people would be as lenient and as generous as they have been on these. Next up, Taylor Moore. 92% of people said to keep him. Listen, you know my thoughts on the bloke. Love him. We should definitely be keeping him at 100%. 83% of people said to keep James Wilson. That should be a lot higher. It should be a lot higher, let's be honest. 67% of people said to keep Clinton Mola. Again, I think he's been over-hated. Like I keep saying, apart from Leyton Orient away, he wasn't that bad. Come on, let's be honest. 61% of people said to keep Dan Ellison. I was expecting loan, I'll be honest. But again, Mr. Wembley, he might do a job there. Darryl probably could get the best out of him. But yeah, that was a surprise. I didn't expect it to be red, but I certainly thought it would be yellow. Now, this is where I get a little bit annoyed. How is that not 100% green? How is that not 100% of people said, keep him? Connor Taylor should be our next captain. And I can't hear any other argument. I just can't. Bryson Balongo brought in 77%. Yes, keep, basically. Listen, he had a good spell at Harrogate. They loved him there. He looked like he enjoyed his time himself. Maybe he's a League Two defender, and we're in League Two, sorry to say. So, yeah, I agree with this, 100%. On to LT then. 61% of people said to keep Luke Thomas. Slightly low, but I am biased. Isaac Hutchinson, 75% keep. And I agree. Our first change in colour comes with Mika Anthony, 55% loan. And I agree. We haven't seen enough for him to warrant playing for us, but we also haven't seen enough for him to warrant being sold. So it's a loan. Another one that is just bizarre. That should be 100% green as well. But 84% of people said to keep Camille Conte. He was just in, it dropped 5 p.m. today, the new promo kit pictures. Does that make sense? He's in the new photos for the new kit. There you go. That means absolutely nothing, to be honest. It means nothing. But I'm a little bit more hopeful now than I was. And our first red, Jamie Lindsay, 80% say sell. And I'm inclined to agree. I'm sorry, but I am. Starboy himself, no surprise, 94. Well, maybe a bit of a surprise. That is that low? I don't know. I was expecting more 97, but it is what it is. Kofi Shaw is a definite keep. A definite keep for this season. And hopefully then, if he takes us back up, his stock goes up and it's great for the club. Definitely a keep. Promise I'm a cherry then, 91% of people said keep. And I totally agree. He was sorely missed last season. And I love the bloke. And I think he will be superb next season for us if he remains fit. 80% of people said to keep Rael Sotirio. I was surprised by this. I thought it would be slightly lower because of his last home game antics, we'll call them. But again, maybe people are more forgiving than I thought. I say keep, obviously. Imagine him and Promise in League 2. Come on now. But yeah, maybe that's higher than I thought. And what I'm not surprised about is that Shaq Ford's rating is red. 59% of people say to sell Shaq Ford this summer. I disagree myself. I'd keep him, get him under a progressive manager, a man-to-man manager, and get him in a regime that is stable, and I think he slaps. But on the flip side of it, I totally get it at the same time why some fans may have washed their hands with Shaq. But I would keep him. But that's just me. As a summary then, the fans want to keep Jed Ward, Joel Senior, Taylor Moore, James Wilson, Clinton Mola, Dan Ellison, Connor Taylor, Bryson Balongo, Luke Thomas, Isaac Hutchinson, Camille Conte, Kofi Shaw, Promise Cherry, and Ruel Sotirio. They want to loan out Mika Anthony, and they want to sell Jamie Lindsay and Shaq Ford. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments below. At the Gas.